Hello and welcome to my self-talks. Today I will be speaking about judgments. Judgments that we make every single day about ourselves, about other people, about circumstances that we face. Just simply judgments that are present every single day with every one of us. So let's go into it. Why aren't judgment very beneficial? I can even say, why are judgment bad? And there's one simple answer for that, and that is by making any sort of judgment, and now I mean even like a positive judgment, that person is really kind, it must be an angel. That is also a judgment, even though it's very positive. So why any sort of judgment is bad? Because if you are already judging somebody, even yourself, then you do not perceive yourself or the other person that you are judging as he or she really is. You do not see the present moment where that person is right now. So now I will speak about three, maybe more things that clouds our judgments and that we should avoid when already judging. So, first thing that people usually do when making advices to people, when judging them, usually they project their own fears onto other people. So by having some sort of fear, let's say you are afraid of bad weather, because once you had a car crash in a bad weather when it was raining, and now every time somebody else is driving, you are judging that person according to your experience. So you are very afraid for that person because you know that in that bad weather car crashes are happening. But what you do not see is the skill that the other driver has, the experiences that the other driver has, the tools that the other driver has in his mind, and that's all the skill set that he is able to use while driving on a wet street while raining, for example. So you're judging this person according to your skill set, according to your experience, and you project your fear onto that other person. So you say, you should never drive in such a weather and it's very dangerous. And you already are making the situation into such a drama only because you have this fear that you are projecting onto that other person. It is completely okay to be cautious about things that might happen. For example, be aware of the weather situation when you are driving and drive maybe a little bit more slowly. But you can leave that up to that other person, or if you're making advices, you don't have to make a drama out of it. It can be put and said with love, and you can even encourage that person with your energy. But by projecting your fears onto that person, you are just making the situation worse. So this was a simple example of a judgment of a fear that clouds our judgment of the present situation. Other thing is our past traumas. It's also very connected with the fear, and it's the same. We project our past experiences and our trauma onto other person. So when we have been experiencing in our homes when we were children, yelling, for example, or a lot of argues that our parents did, then automatically when other people are, for example, yelling at each other or at you, you will project that situation from your childhood onto that present situation you are facing, which we do because our mind tends to connect the same things so that you would avoid your past mistakes. That's how we learn. That's totally all right. That's why we are cautious. But it shouldn't grow into a certainty that what you see in that argument, for example, is what it is, what you think it is. Because if you have some wounds, some trauma, and you are unconsciously projecting this trauma onto that situation, you will probably misjudge the situation, the current situation, and you will not hear the words that the other person is saying, or you will not understand it the way the person is saying it. You will not understand the meaning that is right now in the present moment, but you will judge the meaning, the words, and the tone with which the person is speaking according to your past situation, according to your trauma. And there will be no difference between what happened and what is happening right now in your mind. So these two situations will actually become one, which is a huge mess, because then you are reacting like you were talking to your past situation, but actually you have a completely different situation right now with a completely different person, and that is needed to understand and behave accordingly with open mind, no judgments, because that's the only thing where you can actually hear your own intuition and actually hear the advices that are here from your intuition, your soul, your spiritual guidance to that person that you are speaking right now, not to that person that you were speaking 10 years ago. So this is the second thing that we tend to do. We tend to project our past traumas onto conversation with other people, and then we create the same drama. Maybe now we have the opposite role even. That happens, that you switch the role. That when before you were a victim, now you are that person that is hurting the other person. It is completely okay. That is what human beings are doing. But I'm here to tell you that we don't have to do that. What we should do is approach to every situation like it was the first time. Like you were just born and you saw that person or that situation for the first time. And you will make no judgments according to your past experiences, even though they will be still present. So don't be afraid that if you approach the situation with blank shield, let's say, open mind, then that your past experiences will disappear. They will be here holding you, but they will not intervene into that situation in destructive way, and you will see what is really happening right now. And that leads to understanding. So, in order to understand something we have never encountered in our life before in such a way, which is actually every day, because every day we face people and situations that are very different than the people and situation that were a day ago, even though it's the same husband that you have for 10 years already. Today it's a different husband, because today is a different day. And it's good to know people around, but it's not good to project their own past onto them, because you will then not allow the future to come into your life. Also, with the judgments, when we make a lot of judgments onto our environment, we also usually judge everything we do, and we judge ourselves. And I will tell you what it causes. When you judge yourself, you're actually causing yourself pain. So if you do not like yourself, then you probably will judge yourself, hurt yourself this way. And if you do like yourself, if you want to practice a bit of self-love, if you want to evolve and support yourself in this journey and really focus on your intentions, then it's good not to judge yourself and not to judge others. Because by judging, you actually waste your energy that is here to perceive the situation that you are in right now at the present moment. We are now at the present moment together, and I am a different person than I was a week ago. And that is the beauty of the life journey, because we are making a progress. Everybody that is not making progress, everything that stands still for a long time, rots. And as humans, we also can rot. Our mind gets rotten by all these judgments and by not perceiving the situations such as they are, because by making judgment, we are only, let's say, opening the boxes that are already there. But by opening your mind and trying to perceive the situation as it is, trying to see that person as it was for the first time, you actually start to use your brain. And not in a way that you used to, in a new way. And that's how your brain gets active and keeps active. That's how it doesn't rot. So now you surely understand, just for the sake of health of your brain, and for if you want to have prompt and intelligent mind that serves you, then it's good not to make judgments, because by making judgments we only repeat behavior that we already have, and we want to make new things. We want to be new people every single second. We are different, so let's support this evolution by not giving judgments a chance. And if you see that you are judging that person according to your past, then just stop and have a prayer in your head to yourself or the universe just the intellect that created everything. And ask for guidance, ask for wisdom to that situation so that you could perceive that person or the situation with new eyes, with eyes that has never seen that person before. And that's how you will open and how you will act accordingly to the situation. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and we hope we will see you soon. Bye.